Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classics Last Non-Classic. This is episode number 705 and Doubleshot number 609. Two Spider-Man trades from the same series. First up, it is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Volume 1, Derailed, collecting issues 5 through 10 of the ongoing series. Written by Peter David, artwork by Mike Ritter and Roger Cruz. Now, somebody probably asking, okay, if this is a Volume 1, where's the first 4 issues? There's a very simple explanation for that. The first 4 issues were part of a crossover known as The Other. Yes, I will eventually review that. I decided to do this one because, well, why the heck not? Neat thing about this particular storyline, it takes place before the events of Civil War 1. Those of you curious, though, where did Spider-Man get that particular armor, this particular look? He got that from Iron Man as part of the Road to Civil War 1. Also on the cover, great homage to a classic Steve Ditko cover, where this character is known as the Hobgoblin of 2211. Yes, and there's a Spider-Man 2211. He shows up in here. Yeah. And the thing about these two particular characters, they first showed up in a one-shot known as Spider-Man Meets Spider-Man 2099. That's actually referenced in here because they bring back Spider-Man 2211. Yeah, this is actually his first appearance since that one shot. By the way, at the end of the storyline, the guy gets killed. You want to know who kills him? Ben Parker. Yep. Yeah, Ben Parker from an alternate world where instead of he died, May Parker died. Yep. Unknown if Peter Parker became Spider-Man in that reality, but yeah. Really good storyline. Though this does sets up to happen in the next one, which takes place kind of during like the first couple issues of Civil War 1. I gotta say, for a first actual story for the series, it's actually really good. I love the way Spider-Man's on this particular he's on the wall. Mike, I believe this is Mike Werder who does this particular cover. I think so because it's not listed on here. No, it isn't. But beware the Hobgoblin. It's really good. I'm going to get this one 9.5 out of 10. This one is a blast. This one's called Mystery Date. Yep. Mystery Date. Where it collects issues 11-16. By the way, buy no trade for this series because the next thing that happens after this, there are two major storylines that have after these particular set of issues. One is Back in Black, which I have reviewed the trade, but I think I reviewed Black trade for the Spider-Man and, of course, the other spin-off series that was published in this point, Sensational Spider-Man Volume 2. And then, of course, the storyline that ended this particular series, One More Day. I should point out, though, Peter David wrote almost this entire series. He wrote every single issue, including the annual, except for the final issue. JMS wrote the final issue. Yeah, there's a guest star appearance here by the Vulture of all people. Yep, the frickin' Vulture. Yeah, I think it was this one here. No, I think it was this one right here. Where we have a guest star appearance by a few other characters from the Marvel Universe in this particular set of issues. Yep. We have... Well, actually, the first story, I forgot to mention this. Yeah, the first issue in here is actually sort of a standalone issue of a woman who's sort of been indirectly harassed by Spider-Man since senior high school. I mean, first she encounters the Vulture of all people. Yep. As for when the heck this takes place, I would say it could be... I have no idea. Maybe like issue 2? I have no idea. And that's not the only villain she come across. Then it's my least favorite villain, the Looter. Yep, this piece of crap of a villain. Yeah, by far also my least favorite Steve Ditko creation. Yep. Though he's not the only one. Next after the Looter, we have the Sandman. Yep, the Sandman shows up in here in this one issue. And then it's the frickin' Rhino, who actually is not a Steve Ditko creation. Yeah, he's a creation. Well, we created him, obviously, but... Right, it was John Romita Sr. Yep, he's the one who created him. Yeah, this whole storyline, it just basically, well, it's nothing. Yep. The next issue involves, well, Spider-Man actually wearing the outfit he wears in the cover. Yeah, there's some things I forgot to mention in here. Okay, let's see. Flash comes out of his coma and apparently acts like the way he does in high school. Yeah, it's never really explained. Let's see, what else here? Yeah, I got hands on Mike Warner. This artwork is fantastic. Let's see here. Yeah, they mentioned the whole Ultimate Spider-Man thing. I think that's really it. Yeah. Oh yeah, it turns out that the Hobgoblin of 2211 is actually the daughter of Spider-Man 2211. Yep, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, but that's all I'll say for that one. This one not only has the Vulture appear in this one, like it did in the previous one, we also have return of Mysterio. Yep, Mysterio. The first one appears in here is actually the third one. The guy who first appeared in that Kevin Smith miniseries, Spider-Man/Black Cat, The Evil Men Do. The one they revealed that apparently when Black Cat was in college, she was raped. Yes. And that's still canon. Yep. Of course, this is set right after the events of what happened with issue 2, when Spider-Man outed himself, when Peter Parker outed himself as Spider-Man. Yep. Of course, there's also introduced the character Miss Arrow. Yeah, but that Mysterio is not the only one to come back. We also have the return of Quilton Beck. I should point out, though, prior to this particular storyline, the last time he showed up was in Guardian Devil, where he committed suicide. Yep. Oh, and by the way, who actually wrote that storyline? Why, Kevin Smith. So yeah, we have a follow-up to 2 unrelated Kevin Smith storylines in this particular trade. It's really bizarre. Yep. Oh yeah, this is all set during the period of time when Mary Jane was still married to Peter Parker. Though yes, I do know that in the recent issue that came out for the relaunch of Amazing Spider-Man by Nick Spencer and Ryan Ottley, they did finally get back together, but not as a married couple, but as a couple. This is a weird set of issues. Also, they reviewed this character called Miss Arrow, who hooks up with Flash Thompson. Yeah, the relationship does last too long. We also have Deborah Waltman show up in here, along with the best there is, Wolverine. Yep. Let's see, we also have the Punisher. Yep. The Punisher. Interesting little thing. Of course, you have the Vulture. I think this is supposed to be, I'd say Beast. Yeah, but he looks really weird. Yeah, this is supposed to be his Beast, but he looks... the way he's drawn, he kind of looks like Beast from Beauty and the Beast. I don't know why in the world that the artist did this for. And the artist for this one is... Yeah, they changed artists. It's, for these issues, it's Todd Nakuk and Scott Eden. 2 people who are really good artists. I don't really know why in the world. There's a hint of Ben Reilly in here, which is weird. Yeah, I mean, why in the world they would take the name of Ben Reilly? The guy has been dead since the 1990s, though Dan Sutton did that reveal. Yeah, he's alive. Yep. Deb Waltman, I should point out that prior to this storyline, last time she appeared was back in the I believe it was 1970s, just prior to the 75th issue of Peter Parker Sucker Spider-Man. I have read it. It's really weird. She disappears. She's never seen again in comic books until this very storyline. Yeah, it's really weird. Also, apparently, when Betty Brayton here meets Miss Arrow, who actually, at this point, at the end of the Mysterio storyline, she started dating Flash Thompson. Because apparently she's very jealous of the fact that she had her girlfriend. Like, he says, oh yeah, ex-girlfriend. It's like, okay, cool. Because apparently Miss Arrow wants Flash all to herself, which is really weird. Oh yeah, and the reason why Deborah Waltman's here is trying to ruin Peter Parker's reputation. Yeah, that's the only reason why that she's here. Yeah, and it turns out she was actually paid to write lies about Spider-Man by Jameson. Yep. I got hands. This is actually really good. It's too bad, though, that right after this one, he stops wearing this costume, and where it goes back wearing black costume, we're back in black. I give this book a 9.5 out of 10. It's really good. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for next episode, which is going to be an X-Men and Spider-Man trade. Yep. You'll find out what they are in the next episode, okay? But until I see you all there, bye.